Good morning, family and friends. Here we are in Havana on the Malecon, and it's just the start of the day, but again, there's a new day coming into Cuba. In the last 23 years, I've been working here in Cuba through the Evangelical Church. We have seen one of the greatest awakenings in these last 23 years as the church has grown from 1,100 churches and house churches to over 24,000, some believe as high as 26,000 churches and house churches. We have had a great part in that, in undergirding the house churches by the support of 400 plus pastors at a basic salary of $25 a month. Through this week, we've been meeting some of these pastors, and even last night we met one pastor. They can't afford, with these changes happening in the economic changes, land prices, housing prices have skyrocketed, and one of the lady church planters we met last night, she's raised up a church of 60 to 70 people. They have no place to meet, so they meet under the shade of a tree. Another one of the pastors we meets in a courtyard, and a third pastor meets in one of the believers' homes of one of their converts. They have no land, they have no property, and so we've been able to, at a minimum of cost, on average, be able to provide properties for $1,000, and then it's about another $4,000 or $5,000 to build a building. We have provided over 2,500 properties. We've supported over 3,500 church planters, and we have provided over 250,000 Bibles, over 1 million New Testaments, I don't know how many millions of gospel tracts, marriage materials, and all in undergirding the church. Right now, the attention is on reaching their neighbors for Christ. These are critical days as we pour our resources into supporting these 400 pastors, plus providing tools for the sports ministry and outreach. By far, it's had the greatest fruit. Again, establishing the foundation of the church through marriage and family. But God, again, is using these times and the desperation of the Cuban people to draw him into an intimacy with his son, Jesus Christ. So, critical days, tremendous opportunities, and we're just thrilled that God can use us to have an impact in these days of changing times here in Havana, Cuba.